Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me again this evening. They say that confession is good for the soul, and I've got something that I need to confess. I need to get it off my chest. This has kind of been for the last 24 hours or so, kind of weighing heavy on my brain a little bit. And it kind of popped up into my head. It started popping up last night. I do some writing, like one of my creative times of day is when I like to do some writing, is just before I go to bed. And somehow I tap into a little bit different consciousness at that time. Well, I was doing some writing, and after, your own social media, part of my job, I'm on social media, whether it's for business or for what I do, a lot of the time. And you see a lot of things, and you hear a lot of things, and you hear the same repetitions over and over. And it can wear you down sometimes. Now, I don't want to say this in, I don't know. It's like I just want to present this in the right way so I don't feel like I'm a hypocrite with myself. Okay, what is my confession? What did I do? Did I go down to the pizza shop and eat a slice of pizza? Cheese? No. I got a Kentucky Fried Chicken I could walk out my door and walk there within about 4 minutes. Did I fall to the temptation of the bucket? No. So what is my sin? What am I here to confess? I have been a hypocrite because I don't like excuses. I hate excuses. In fact, I see stuff online all the time that after a while, and I don't mean this in a hateful way or in a non-loving way, but you just hear people over and over, and I'm not even necessarily saying about raw foods. Social media is just one whine after another. I put a little thing on my Facebook status today, like, do you think a lot of cheese is consumed with this whine that goes out every day on social media? People complaining about this, people complaining about that. In the raw food world, yeah, there's a little bit of whining too. Ooh, I had a craving. Oh, I was emotional. Oh, I did this or that. Boo-hoo. People have problems. So, I started thinking about something that's been going on a few times that has to do with my circumstances, and I'm like, well, you know what? You're just as bad. You're making excuses. It's that little voice. You don't want to get inside my head. There's like several voices, but there's different voices. There's voices that bring me back to reason sometimes. But this little voice told me, he said, you're being a hypocrite. I get so consumed with doing this online stuff and making videos and studying stuff and interacting with people all over the world that I forget about my own backyard. I've had people, recently, I have a young lady that's working with me now. She just moved down to Costa Rica. Very enthusiastic, very nice lady, young, which is where we want to get them. And she told me, was it yesterday or the day before, she told me, I'm going to try to go vegan. She knows what I do, and she told me I'm going to try to go vegan. And I was excited, and I gave her some positive stuff, and I said, oh, that's great, I'm going to try to, I'll try to help you out with some recipes, I'll try to help you out with this and that. I even went so far today I bought the ingredients for a salad dressing that I've been making a lot, that I was going to make it at work. I got busy at work. And that's always my excuse. I got busy. Well, you know what? Everybody's busy. Everybody's got a life. There's things we have to do. But am I busy 24 hours a day? No, I'm a slacker. I've told you guys, I've always been a slacker. I've got a lazy side to me. Is it like I'm literally going, maybe I wouldn't beat myself up over it, but it's not like I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, trudging out to work, coming home at 7 or 8 at night exhausted. And I'm not working, solid 10 hours, 8 hours a day. I've got lots of breaks. So I thought about this when I got home tonight, and I hadn't made her this, this dressing. And I had another person, actually this is going back a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to be able to salvage this one. Now, she hasn't expressed the desire to go vegan or to go raw vegan, but she has expressed the desire that she wants to go more towards that way. She's expressed the desire that she wants to, that she's asked me, she's reached out, she's asked me, let's get together, let's make some food. I'll even, me and my other friend, we'll buy the food and we'll come over and you do it. I haven't made the time, I haven't thought I had the time. Well, good news is she's actually moving in with me as a roommate. I mean, I think you guys have heard me make a video or two before that I've been looking for a roommate. This last time I've been looking for 3 months. Well, she's moving in. And for a month, she's moving in on the 27th of this month, so it'll be not this weekend, but the next. She's moving in, and also these are people I've met through my work. That's going to be a little bit part of the story. I'm going to try to keep this one, I'm not going to get all rambling on this one, but met her through work. Co-worker asking me about being vegan at work. Well, besides the young lady, the lady that's going to move in to be my roommate, there's another young girl from work. Well, she's not from work. She was a visitor at the learning vacation place where I work. So she's been down here in Costa Rica for 2 or 3 months. She's not doing the programs at where I work anymore. So my new roommate asked me. She said, "Well, do you think it'd be okay? We got a 3rd bedroom." And I wouldn't want to have a permanent third person in the house. But she's like, "What would it be cool if she stayed here? She's only going to be here like a month after my roommate moves in." I'm like, "Oh, that'll be great." Because why? She's got great energy. She's not raw vegan, but I don't know what she eats. She may eat a little bit of fish, but she's clean. She's from Holland. I don't know. I'm guessing she's gotten to be a friend of mine. I'm guessing she's about 21, 22. Super clean. You'll see if you could see her. She's super lean. And she was one of the few people that I noticed where I work, because there's a communal kitchen in there every single day, chopping stuff up, making healthy fare. And I couldn't fault a lot about her diet, because I never saw her using any dairy or putting things that I even really, she probably used some oil and stuff, but anyway, somebody else so for a month, I'm going to have somebody else really healthy in the house. Hopefully she'll maybe help out with some chopping, and I'll share some knowledge, and she'll cut up some stuff and maybe help me with some prep. But my roommate, who's going to be here for a while, I'm going to really show her some interest, and I'm going to really, take this little bit of interest she had in the lifestyle and try to see if I can build a spark there. Okay, that's just 2 people, my person at work and the person that's moving in here. Well, where I work, and I think it's about time for me to do a video soon of that, like I keep saying. As I mentioned before, there's a lot of people come, it's tourists, they're guests. They come in for 1-week programs, 2-week programs, 4-week programs. But there's turnover every week, so there's a lot of new, at any given time there's 15, 20 or so people there, and they cycle out, some leave, and some come in every week. Now my boss is really cool. Now my boss, and he knows I'm not like that. This is a work situation. They're paying money to be here. I can't be a heavy-handed preacher preaching fire and brimstone vegan style from the pulpit. But he's totally cool with letting me use the place. I can do workshops. I can sell out of there, healthy drinks. I can sell my snacks out of there. And I can be a little bit more active in introducing people to a healthier way of living. I mean, I've got a platform for one hell of a ministry there. I mean, seriously, I've got a much better kitchen. Now they do have classes going on during the day, so I can't have blenders and all that stuff going a lot. But I can be doing more to get people vegan, to possibly get people raw vegan, but let's get them vegan first. And if not, I'm not going to put any, I'm not going to come home, I don't do that hard sell. I've been a salesperson before. I know how to sell, and I know what doesn't work. And beating people over the head doesn't work. So my approach is I started interacting face-to-face, person-to-person with more people, it's just, I want to pull them as far as I can. If they're not going to be vegan, I wish they would, but so what? If they're more vegan, I'm happy. If we can, if you can just, if we can affect just a little bit of change in them. You never know what that spark might do. You never know, they read on and do research on their own or whatever's happening in their life, they might get it. But anyhow, that is what I've had, been kind of holding for the last 24, 48 hours, and I just wanted to let it go. And I just wanted to kind of rededicate myself to being a little bit more diligent when people ask me questions, and almost like, you know what, I don't have a job where I'm under a lot of deadlines. It's almost like I'm thinking, you know, somebody comes up to me face to face and says they're interested in what I'm doing. I need to close that damn computer, take off my reading glasses, look this person in the eye, and I need to give them 100% attention. Okay, I can't just like, you know, stop what I'm doing for the rest of their trip and just be with them, but you know, when they express that desire, I need to stop what I'm doing and pay attention. Anyhow, I'm going to finish off with one little thing that this is a little bit of my writing from last night, and this kind of has to do with complaining, whining, commiserating over your problems, and not being grateful every day. Every day. I mean, my house is nothing special, but you see this? That's a roof. I got a roof over my head. There was nothing that I wanted to eat that I couldn't eat today. Water? I don't have, well, I do have some filtered water that I get, but it wasn't perfect water. But you know what? There's a lot of people that would love to have the water that I drank today. So you see what I'm getting at? There's a lot of abundance out there, and we spit in the face of the universe. We slap God when we sit around and complain over little things. Now what I'm going to read you, I don't know if I'm going to do anything or if I was just free-flowing a little bit. I might expand and I might further it, but anyhow. Today, with whatever little petty problems we are going through, someone is having the worst day of their life. Someone lost a child. Someone lost their parents. Someone was told that they have stage 4 cancer. Someone had a car wreck last night and just found out today that they're never going to move again from the neck down. Some child woke up crying because he didn't eat yesterday and won't eat again today. Some child didn't wake up today because they had not eaten for a lot of yesterdays. Just think about it a little bit. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. And as always, I humbly thank you for watching my videos. I hope it comes across as genuine because I'm kind of like a big kid and I'm fascinated by things, and I have big kid emotions, and it's still, every time I even see any people watching my videos, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful, and I'll just continue to try to help anybody I can anyhow. Peace everybody, and good night.